It's the 21st century and apparently religion is on the way out. It's so old-fashioned and out of touch that it's in decline, it's dying, it's going the way of the dodo. Church attendances, we're told, are falling and the number of atheists is on the rise. But here's the truth. With the exception of Buddhists, all of the world's major religious groups are expected to grow in size in the coming decades. Take Christianity, which we've repeatedly heard is on the decline. And in places like Europe and even the United States, it undoubtedly is. But globally, by 2050, the number of Christians is projected to increase by more than a third. Just look at China, which in the 1980s was thought to have only a few million Christians, but now has around 80 million, which means more people go to church there every week than are members of the Chinese Communist Party. China is on course soon to become the world's biggest Christian country. Then there's sub-Saharan Africa, home to almost half of the world's 300 million odd Pentecostal Christians, the world's fastest growing religious movement. In fact, despite all the eulogies, Christianity will remain the world's largest religion come 2050. Again, it's not declining, it's just relocating. Now, don't forget Islam either. Technically, of course, the world's fastest growing religion as a whole. By 2050, there will be almost as many Muslims in the world as Christians. Hindu-majority India is expected to be home to the world's biggest Muslim population. Look, the fact is, as a report by Pew last year pointed out, by 2050, the total number of religiously unaffiliated people is expected to rise. But at the same time, religious groups are growing faster. As the Pew study noted, religiously unaffiliated people tend to be older and have fewer kids. Sorry, but basically the religious folks tend to be the ones who go forth and procreate. Oh, and as for the claim that the more advanced, more modern, more educated a society becomes, the more religion, supposedly a crutch for the poor and ignorant, falls away, well, tell that to the Chinese, the Indians, the Kenyans, the Nigerians, the Brazilians. All these countries are rapidly modernizing, and yet religion is on the rise in each of them. As the ancient Greek sage Homer once remarked, all men have need of the gods. Well, maybe not all men, but a fair few of them, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon.